Hi everyone, my name is Alicia and I'll be doing the joint movement video. So for the first one we're going to start off with this flexion, and that is a movement that decreases a joint angle, usually in the sagittal plane. So an example would be like this, from having your forearm and your arm go from 180 degrees to 90 degrees or less. So I'll do that again, like this. And then extension is movement that straightens a joint and returns to a body part or to the zero position. So an example would be straightening the elbow, wrist, or knee. So we'll go from extension to flexion and flexion to extension. And then we'll do abduction, and that is movement of a body part in the frontal plane away. You move that away from the midline of the body. So an example would be like having your legs go from the straight to outside, the side of your body, and then abduction would be movement in the frontal plane back toward the midline. So from abduction to adduction, just moving the feet and the legs like this. And then we have protraction, which is anterior movement of a body part in the transverse plane. So when you reach to open up a door, like this, and then retraction would be just bringing it back to the resting point. So like this and like this. So we have circumduction, which is one end of your appendage remains somewhat stationary while the other part moves in a circular motion. So I'll have my arm out, and let's do my wrist. So you'll see that the wrist is moving in a circular motion while the shoulder and the arm stay relatively stationary. And then rotation is movement in which the bone spins on its longitudinal axis. So then an example would be, instead of it being all stationary and just the wrist, everything is moving in circular motion. And then we have supination, which is movement that turns the palm to face anteriorly or upward. So we'll have my arm like this, and we will just move it anteriorly, like this and like this. And then pronation would just be the opposite movement, so having it anteriorly to posteriorly or downward. So this is supination and this is pronation. Supination, pronation. And then we have dorsiflexion, which will move my camera down. So dorsiflexion is movement in which the toes are pointed upward or elevated. And the example in the book gave as like painting your toenails. So from this to upward, and then, dorsiflexion, plantarflexion is the movement, so the foot points down, the toes point down, not the foot, but the toes. So dorsiflexion is up, and plantarflexion is downwards. Thank you.